Our world is in the depths of a housing crisis. From developing countries to leading economies, the lack of quality, affordable housing worldwide has reached critical levels. We're simply not building homes at the scale, speed, and quality that is needed. While there is no simple solution, and with many complications making rapid progress difficult, the construction sector is now stepping up to the challenge.
With the adoption of MMC, modern methods of construction, we can take away a lot of the problematic, costly areas that exist within development, and that will ultimately drive cost down for building, but performance up.
This is how we can build more homes faster. Despite millions of us striving to own our own home, the goal is quickly drifting further out of reach for many. In the United States, nearly 2/3 of renters say they can't afford to buy a home, and with house prices rising twice as fast as wages, it could be some time before their fortunes change. It's a similar situation in the UK, where home ownership is becoming a distant dream for much of the country's younger population. Millions are living in unaffordable, unsuitable homes, while the lack of high-quality social housing is pushing more people into poverty and, in extreme cases, homelessness. While inflated house prices caused by low interest rates, rising population and ineffective government policies are partly to blame, a shortage of housing supply is the key issue. Affordable homes are not being built fast enough to meet demand, and the UK government's pledge to build 300,000 homes each year by 2025 is ambitious. The delays are caused by a lack of suitable development sites, low productivity in construction, heavy reliance on outdated building methods, and a lack of skilled workers entering the industry. The rise of technology and modern methods of construction, such as off-site manufacturing, could hold the answer. This is where elements of a building or even entire structures are prefabricated away from site in factory conditions before being delivered to their site locations and assembled. Economies of scale can be achieved through automated production lines, productivity can be significantly increased, and quality can be improved. The approach also reduces the amount of time that a product is on site for, helping to lower costs, negate site-specific challenges and minimise disruption, catering for what is currently a shrinking workforce. While off-site manufacturing has been present in parts of the construction sector for decades, the unique challenges of today are now catalysing its adoption. Almost half of all new houses in Sweden, which has a long history of timber construction, are now produced off-site. In a country where temperatures can drop below -20 degrees Celsius, making the ground impenetrable for building, prefabrication has become a crucial part of delivering new homes. In some areas, new buildings are required to be built using off-site timber manufacturing by law. In Japan, the country's off-site house building sector produces more homes each year than the UK's entire housing market. The Japanese approach has resulted in homes setting new standards for durability and customization. The country is home to Sakuzi House, widely considered to be one of the world's leading house builders and a modular housing pioneer with an expanding global reach. Despite ongoing challenges, off-site manufacturing is also on the rise in the UK. Several firms are now scaling up long-established factories, and many new businesses are obtaining investment. The result is a marked increase in the number of schemes manufactured away from their sites, undertaken by long-established builders and newcomers alike. One of those newcomers is Project Etopia. Founded in 2015, the Cambridge-based firm specialises in modular homes that combine energy-efficient, affordable passive design with renewable energy generation and intelligent systems.
Project Etopia have identified a route to market for the built environment by combining energy, construction and intelligent technologies to effectively build an off-the-shelf technological housing system that will provide a more sustainable economic and environmental approach to building.
Speed is another of the system's strengths, with the construction of an average house typically taking just 4 weeks to complete. With its own 46,000 square metre manufacturing facility in Ellesmere Port, Cheshire, which it claims is capable of producing 2,000 homes each year, the company is now midway through its first full-scale residential scheme, a development of 47 modular eco-homes in the commuter town of Corby in Northamptonshire.
So Corby was identified as one of the key eco development plots. It's a part of the vision for 2050 under BEIS, the government body, and it was to identify what can be built. Can we build 2050 today? And we've delivered that as a developer. So we're building the future today. We're building 2050. We are trying to utilise existing skills and make it scalable and accessible to not only national and big developers, but also smaller local councils and districts to really maximise the output, enabling us to tackle the housing crisis.
We have lots of house building going around our locations in Corby, and this is one of those, I think, which will help us realise that ambition of doubling our population. We want energy efficient homes, we want people to have lower bills, we want people to be able to live in an environment which encourages healthy living, and I think these types of developments do all of that.
While technology can be found throughout its finished homes, Project Etopia has also embraced technology to optimise construction processes, save time, and manage projects.
A lot of the focus, whether you're working with these policymakers or you're working with global accreditation, is digitalisation. It's, how do we make processes more digital? By working with Procore, we were able to create a synonymous, smooth development process. And so we now know that we can track it anywhere in the world. It's like an operating system for development and construction. They have the ability for us to plug in some of our unique methods into it, and most importantly, track and create procedure around these deliverables. It's that operating system that Procore offer that allow us to harmoniously deliver on site.
Project Etopia's system, and the others like it, could also help with other, more urgent housing crises around the world. In late 2019, Etopia built a high-performance modular home in Namibia, highlighting how modern methods of construction could provide a workable alternative to shantytowns in Africa.
When you look at these different places, the standards are building pretty much the same products from the same materials, but they always use different protocols. My objective is to develop a system that could get signed off due to its, hurricane performance, its thermal performance, its fire performance, its technological performance, and to design something that, when you change the shape and size, it will fit the local aesthetic, but realistically will perform the same everywhere in the world.
With these technologies now finding traction around the world, it's clear that off-site manufacturing could make a significant difference in the housing crises facing many nations, and help to create high-quality, affordable homes for the millions that need them. If you enjoyed this video and would like to get more from the definitive video channel for construction, subscribe to the B1M.